Hi, I would like to welcome you guys all to the first edition of Soccer's Insider. We're going to be doing this on a monthly basis during the off season, and we'll be talking about the activities from the San Diego Sockers for the month before, and then touch a little bit on what's going on for the following month. My name is Greg Ponto-Suddy, and I am with MASL Off the Wall and Turf and Boards. Just a little introduction, a little bit with who I am. I just am a fan. I just started following the San Diego Sockers back in 1979. This is when they were just playing outdoor soccer and just bought into this local team. And then when they started playing the indoor game, have been with these guys as a fan ever since. It's a blessing to be able to be here representing the team and talking to you today about some of the things that the San Diego Sockers are doing. The first thing I want to talk about is the signings of the month of May. Man, we all know that the Sockers have been really active as far as bringing in new players, re-signing some of their old players for this last off during the early part of this off season. And the first person I want to talk about is Christian Gutierrez. He's a midfielder. In 2 seasons with Atletico Baja and the El Paso Coyotes, he's been just their go-to player, and he's going to be a great force here added on to our team. Manuel Rojo. This is a defender. This guy is a 2016-2017 All MASL rookie team. Also played with Atletico Baja and the Coyotes, along with Christian Gutierrez, and we're looking forward to just solidifying our defensive zone. Taylor Bond. Anybody who knows this game knows Taylor Bond. This guy's a forward, 88 goals, 27 assists in his 4 years in the MASL. He played with Chicago, Cedar Rapids, Tacoma, and also has been seen on the field with the United States National Arena Soccer Team. Christian Segura, forward. This guy comes from Solis de Sonora. Now, I know all of us have some of a heavy heart because Solis de Sonora has decided to sit out at least this season. But to our benefit, we've been able to pick this man up. This guy's a solid defender, and he's a potent presence on the field. I expect that he's going to fit in real nicely with the chemistry of the San Diego Sockers. I'd like to turn a little bit here, and I do mean literally turn. Unfortunately, you're going to deal with my notes here a little bit. To the re-signings. Luis Pee Wee Ortega, and forgive me, Pee Wee, if I got that wrong. He's a midfielder, and we had some problems with him last season in relationship to his injuries. While he was on the field, he was just a powerhouse, man. I mean, this guy is just awesome. But we had some injuries, and we're expecting that he's going to have a really great season this coming year and avoid those injuries. Cesar Cerda. I'm sorry, Cesar Cerda. He's a defender. Man, what a rock in the backfield for our team. He's just a strong piece of our back line and just a huge asset to our defensive ideas. Our general manager has been just solid on making, this is Sean Bowers I'm talking about. He's been very powerful on making sure that the defense is a real issue for our team, and Caesar's a big part of that. Eddie Velez, this is another defender, and of course, I mean, what can you say about Eddie Velez? He's going into his 9th year with our team. He was one of the guests I've had on Ponto Off the Wall interviews, and this guy is just, his leadership is key. Defensive chemistry of the team is a huge point of him being a part of it still. So glad to see him back. One of the things that I want to talk about is the community. The San Diego Sockers have been a real strong asset to our community, and I'm going to go to the website here and just sort of read from what they've got. The San Diego Sockers are committed to having a potent impact on the community, and the first thing that I want to talk about is Top Soccer Festival. This was held at Westview High School. It's for all athletes of disabilities, along with the LA Galaxy sponsored, was a co-sponsor. Soccer City San Diego was a co-sponsor. And the San Diego Sea Lions women's soccer team. Zay Roberto, Brian Quinn, and Paul Wright were all there to help put on this event, sign autographs, and just represent the San Diego Sockers at this event. Some other things that the San Diego Sockers are doing, I just wanted to sort of read a little bit from some of the things that they did during the off season. The San Diego Sockers raised over $2,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society by hosting a charity golf event. They helped the San Diego Council on Literacy collect over 1,000 books for underserved families. They held a San Diego blood bank drive that helped 450 people in need of blood, visited schools, hospitals, and youth groups to discuss our education and recreational initiatives. They attended and participated in fundraising events to raise much needed monies for various charities, collected 250 pieces of clothing for the Mighty 1090 holiday clothes drive. They held soccer clinics, soccer ball swag, and tickets for children who lost parents serving in the military. Provided tickets and baskets to over 50 charities for the special events or auctions. Teamed up with the San Diego Parks on their fitness initiatives. Provided youth with free tickets through our Tickets for Kids program. Teamed up with the San Diego Gulls and Valley View Casino on recycling initiatives. Hosted the MCRD Junior Soccer League for over 500 youths. These guys just really pay attention to the community. The next thing that I want to talk about with you guys is what Craig Childs has been doing with his soccer camps. Craig Childs is just always involved in the soccer camps and making these things work. He's got soccer camps all through the summer this year, and I just wanted to read off a little bit again for their schedule. June 18th and 19th, the Soccer's Indoor Center at Sports Arena Boulevard. June 16th and 20th, the Sportsplex USA in Poway. And again down at the Soccer's Indoor Center, August 20th through the 24th. Craig Childs is going to be putting these things on. And what a great advantage it is for us to have Craig Childs stepping up for our kids and educating our children and our young people as to how to play this game, the fundamentals and the nuances of our sport. Another thing that's going on with the Sockers is the FIFA World Cup viewing parties. So the San Diego Sockers are going to be sponsoring these viewing parties. It's going to be 5 weekends consecutively, plus the opening day, which is going to be June 14th. I want to rewind just a little bit on this. I want to mention that the deadline for signing up for Craig Childs events is June 18th. On June 16th, is it the 16th? No, I'm sorry. On June 14th, Thursday morning, the San Diego Sockers will be beginning their FIFA World Cup viewing parties. This is going to be opening game. Russia versus Saudi Arabia, and Julie V and I will be in attendance. This will be their first of the events. The remaining ones will all be on Saturdays up until the final on Sunday. I believe it's July 15th. So these are all going to be taking place at Nason's Beer Hall inside the Pendry Hotel in downtown San Diego at 570 J Street. I've made the commitment to be at all of these events, and just want you guys to know about these. Come down, take part in it, be a part of this with the San Diego Sockers current players and alumni. One of the things that's kind of cool is anybody who is at all of these will be put into a drawing, and that drawing will be for 2 free tickets to 2 free season tickets to the San Diego Sockers next season. You may be aware that the Sockers are going to be retiring another number, man. This is pretty rarefied air. If you look at the rafters at the Valley View Casino Center, formerly the San Diego Sports Arena, that would be the house that V built. You will see man, we got banners up there, but most of them are championship banners. Not too many of them are retired numbers. Along with Coach Ron Newman, who's honored in the rafters, Kaz Dana, Julie V, Gene Wilrich, Brian Quinn, Kevin Crow, and Zoltan Toth are there, and the San Diego Sockers are going to include one more. Of the people that are being considered for this honor is Victor Noguera, Fernando Clavijo, Bronco Segota, Steve Jungle, and Paul Wright. And this is a one-time vote. You can go online and you can vote for one of these guys, and see which one of them are going to go up to the rafters and retire their number. This will be taking place. The voting is going on now. September 30th is when it closes, and they'll be retiring the number at the beginning of this next season. Just want to touch a little bit about some of the things that I'm doing. You may be aware of the Ponto Off the Wall interviews. I've done a dozen of these now. The most recent one, talking about the Pan American Memorial Cup that's going on right now in Guatemala. I've got an interview online just recently posted with Bernie Lillivois. He's the general manager of the United States National Arena Soccer Team. And we talk about trying to help us, kind of put together what's going on with arena soccer, mini football, how that plays into the whole thing. Also, this is a monthly magazine we'll be doing during the off season. Hopefully, during the regular season, we'll be turning it into a weekly magazine. But in the meantime, just tune in for this monthly magazine. Also, I've been doing a video archive. Actually, should call it a digital archive of Julie V. This has been super exciting for me. I've been able to get to know Julie. He's a great guy, and he and I have been spending a lot of time together archiving his career digitally. Finally, I want to just sort of sit down and we have a heavy heart. When I was a young man, 19 years old, starting to follow the San Diego Sockers, I remember Norbert Stein. He'd come out. He was an old guy then, and he'd come out onto the field. I'm not sure if he was an official equipment manager or whatever his role was with the team, but man, we saw him around ever since the early days. And he recently passed away. He passed away at 105 years old, and our prayers are out to the family. There's going to be a service at the Miramar National Cemetery on Monday, June 11th, 2018, of course, 10:30 in the morning for him, and we just have a heavy heart for our loss. He had a full life. I'd like to draw your attention to the website that all of this information is available to you on, www.sdsoccers, that's sdsockers.com/news. All of these things that I've been discussing with you today are available there. Once again, my name is Greg Ponto-Suddy. This is the Sockers Insider. Thanks for watching. Look for the next edition. Thanks. Bye-bye.